I want to ask you a question about where you think the Angels will be this year as far as a number of wins, projecting a number of wins, because I have the Westgate Casino Sportsbook win totals that they put out at the end of February. So whether or not you've seen them, I still would like to know where you feel the Angels will be. Will they improve?
I don't think I can project the number of wins, but I can't see them finishing any higher than fourth.
Okay.
Texas.
Oh, you're not too optimistic there, John.
Well, Texas picked up Napoli, who kills the Angels. Seattle got that Gene Segura from Arizona, who's a great shortstop.
Got Dyson as well.
Houston picked up Josh Reddick from the Dodgers, and what do the Angels do? They got Mabum, and I just don't think there's so many question marks. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the Angels. I covered them for 9 years, and I want them to do well. Nothing would please me more than see them win the pennant. But I'm also a realist. I mean, if they stay healthy, and they don't have, their season was over before it started last year with the injuries, especially to the pitching staff. If they stay healthy, they can be in it. But
I'm going to answer this question. I'm going to say they're going to be 82-80.
82-80. Whoa. Where's that get them?
I'd say that that'll
not much.
In that division, it'll get them third.
Yeah, a high amateur draft.
Yeah.
So here's the.
How about you, Vince? What are you giving them?
I don't know. I don't follow them enough, but they don't feel like they've done enough in the pitching.
That's exactly
for me to think that they're going to do much more than they did.
Right.
I think I agree with what the Superbook has. So here's what they say for the West. So the Astros, the over/under on total wins next year is 90. This season is 91.5. Texas Rangers are 84.5. Let's see. Seattle 85.5.
Wow.
And the Angels 80.5.
Okay.
So
they're kind of in the mix.
Well, I've got the Seattle Mariners winning it because I'm going to opening day in Seattle. And anybody who knows that I went to opening day last year in Wrigley and the Cubbies won it all. So my wife and I have an experiment going this year, and if Seattle wins it, then we'll be looking for some team to pair away next year to an opening day.
You should have the owners. You should sell your services.
That's it. I plan on it. If I'm gonna, especially if it's the Mariners.
Go tell Artie. I've seen the opening.
I don't want to. I can drive to Anaheim. I want to go on a trip.
So it sounds like you're both over the 80.5 that the Westgate says.
Yeah. I'm optimistic and I'm hopeful. And again, you look at, I guess the big thing, the Rangers last year won so many one-run games, and okay, that's great. That's last year. You can't bank on them.
That's right.
Doing that again this year. Exactly. I think Seattle's done the best in terms of trying to improve themselves. Their biggest thing is going to be Iwakuma. Can he, hold his ground? I guess their big key is going to be Paxton. Everybody is projecting him to come out if he stays healthy and be. They project him to be a beast this year.
Right.
And and then Felix Hernandez, right now again in spring is looking really good. If he goes out and gets you 15 wins, if you get, and then there's the other guys, the intangibles. But I think that division is wide open. The Astros again. I think they've gotten older. And I'm older in a young way. It's just that their young players are growing up, so that gives them a lot of upside. So I think it's a lot of listening to a lot of guys. You listen to the on MLB, they think it's going to be kind of wide open. Teams are going to beat each other up. So
yeah, I don't think there's a dominant arm in the American League West that makes you say, every fourth or fifth day when they throw that guy out there, they're just going to, even King Felix is, he's good, but he's getting older.
He's on the downside.
He's on the back nine.
Yeah,
sad.
But that's the sad thing is, even though he's on the downside, he usually he owns the Angels. The only guy that really Trout's the guy that hits him well, but Iwakuma is traditionally owned the Angels. Keuchel, you start looking at some of the guys in their division that, and then you got Hamels and the Rangers have some really solid arms.
Darvish.
Darvish and Holland, and so Yeah, again, that was the thing. It did kill me when the Angels let Napoli. You know, that does bug me though. That's a pride thing. Because why? Again, when you have guys like Iwakuma that was out there and a guy like Napoli, why wouldn't you go after guys like that? Because then they can't beat you.
That's right.
Right.
Napoli makes a career off the Angels.
You know, Socha's never going to take Napoli back.
And that's a chink in his armor right there.
It is.
You know, that's a major flaw because, you know, I
didn't like his defense.
Nobody's needed his defense.
There's no defense when you're DHing.
As long as you're hitting balls over the green monster and you know, out Texas, wherever he goes, Indians. You know, last year, heck, I love that guy. He was one of my first pickups in fantasy baseball. Guy was just raking for him.
Crushing.
Are the Indians going to miss him? I'm surprised they let him go. Why did they let him go?
You know, probably they looked to get younger and youth, and you know, well, they picked up Encarnacion.
Right.
You know, that doesn't hurt him.